Today on Tea and Tobacco, I am going to talk about actually the act of smoking and some problems that can arise and some tips and tricks on correcting them. So one of the things is when you're smoking is you need to kind of figure out what the cadence of the particular pipe or the tobacco that you're smoking is, because you don't want it to go out, but you also don't want it to burn too hot, because when it burns too hot, it tastes horrible. And that's not what you're looking for. I'd rather let my tobacco go out because I'm smoking it too slow than it tastes horrible because I'm smoking too fast. Now, another thing that a lot of people experience when they first smoking a pipe is called tongue bite. Now, usually that's when you're drawing in the smoke and it hits your tongue, it actually kind of burns, or it doesn't feel like it's a heat burn and more like a hot pepper type of sensation. When I draw on a pipe, I try to make it go into the airspace inside my mouth and not hit my tongue immediately, and that helps to cut down on some of it. Also, you may be drawing too hard and you just need to take a slower draw. And one other thing that I've found to help enhance the flavor sometimes is if you just loosen your lips a little bit and when you're drawing you take in some fresh air as well. It kind of mixes and cools it down, and sometimes you'll get a slightly different flavor out of the tobacco. So that's something I found that works for me. It works for cigars too, I've found. Just letting a little bit of that fresh air in, not going through the pipe, can really change the flavor profile sometimes and make it more enjoyable. Like I said in my overview video, your pipe may go out when you're smoking it. It's not a big deal. It happens to everyone. It's kind of a typical thing that sometimes you'll have to relight the pipe. Just because I'm talking right now and I'm consciously trying to go back to the pipe to make sure I keep it lit, but say if I just keep talking, it's going to go out on me. So I'm kind of judging by the thickness of the smoke that's coming out. How well lit it is. And this is about where I like this particular blend works well. If it starts getting too thick, I know I'm probably smoking it too hot. And it is not going to taste well. Or taste very good. So right now I'm looking at my camera and I'm seeing I'm doing about every 10 seconds on this one. That seems to be about right for this. Another thing, if you have that problem of it going out too much, or what you would consider too much, it may be too moist. A lot of tobaccos out of the tin are a little more damp than most people like. I'm one of those rare ones that I like to have the tobacco a little more moist than other people. I find that when you're smoking, you basically want this to smolder, so if there's moisture in the tobacco, it turns to steam, and the steam carries the sugars in the smoke with it, and you get a slightly sweeter flavor, which is what I like. as you can see, just in this last straw, it was almost going out. And just do a few puffs on it to warm it back up, and you can keep going. Or if it went out, just relight it. Really, that's it. So drawing some extra air in from the sides, just loosening up your lips, can help take some of the edge off. Don't have the smoke directly hit your tongue straight through the bit, and just kind of figure out what the cadence is needed for it, and you should be okay. Thanks for watching.